Movies worth watching and watching again. These are movie gems.
Shh, it's starting.
You know, it's a treat to sit down to a great movie. But do you have trouble finding a worthwhile film you can watch with your family and friends? I'm Jay Fulmer, and I'm here to help. I'm excited to recommend My Octopus Teacher. I'll admit that the name seemed corny when I first came across this documentary, but people raved about this film. Absolutely unbelievable, one of the best movies ever. Or, the year's most unexpected tearjerker is a heart-expanding adventure. And then it won the Oscar for the Best Documentary Feature in 2021. But ultimately, I watched it because I think octopus are fascinating, and it turns out I had no idea how fascinating. An hour and a half later, I had just gone through one of the most tender and moving film experiences I have ever had. To begin with, we are introduced to Craig Foster, a wildlife filmmaker and naturalist who has become burned out and depleted by his work. In an attempt to heal himself, he finds solace in freediving, a childhood joy. The setting is a patch of sea near his home off South Africa's Western Cape. At the outset of his adventure, the invigorating cold is a lifeline for him, a way back to a sense of purpose. The cold upgrades the brain, he tells us. But soon, he finds a patch of sea protected by a thick kelp forest. It is relatively calm and serene compared to the frequently raging seas all around the Cape. Foster strives to be as non-intrusive as possible, so no scuba gear. This is so he can fit in and experience the underwater world. On one of his visits, he sees the most remarkable sight: a peculiar ball of shells. When it collapses and an octopus jets out, Foster realizes that he has just arrived in the middle of a story. He doesn't know what came before, but feels drawn to find out what happens next. He wonders what he would learn if he came every day without fail to the same kelp forest and visited the same octopus. Over the course of the next year, we witness the most remarkable journey where a whole new world opens to Foster and to us. The story of Foster and this octopus is revealed from such a personal, open-hearted perspective, revealing not just emotional connections, but also animal behaviors previously unknown to scientists. It turns out that his curiosity is matched by that of the octopus he visits in his daily dives. And she inspires Foster to pick up his camera again. In turn, his interactions with the octopus inspire a reconnection with important relationships with friends and family, most notably his son Tom. For a few brief moments in its early going, My Octopus Teacher threatens to veer into the dreaded territory of New Age self-help. But Foster is so likably low-key and has such a humble screen presence. And his point of view is so interested in the other that any such fears are quickly dispelled. It's never saccharine or simplistic, but it is endlessly surprising. We're along for the ride as Foster watches his cephalopod friend hunting crabs and lobster, being hunted by sharks, and indulging in comically harassing a school of fish. Her talent for camouflage and survival are impressive, her intelligence astounding, her trust in Foster deeply moving. As Foster begins to earn the octopus's trust, in a moment of heart-piercing loveliness, she reaches out a tentacle to touch his finger and then grasp his hand. Foster is hooked, and so are we. As this octopus teacher establishes a level of connection and empathy her human pupil had previously thought scientifically impossible. It's a gorgeous-looking, thrillingly told, and sneakily profound nature documentary with just the right amount of entertainment and emotional heft. Prepare to be wowed by a world you never knew existed. My Octopus Teacher is a Netflix documentary released in 2020. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 25 minutes and is rated G. I give this movie a full 10 gems. Well, what do you think? Do you want to try it out? Because this is a Netflix documentary, that's the only place you can watch it. But myself personally, I think it's worth getting a month's subscription just for this one movie. Or better yet, get together with a friend who has Netflix and watch it together. Once you watch it, come on back and tell us what you thought in the comments section. If you're already a fan of the movie, tell us in the comments what you loved about it and encourage others to watch it too. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of new episodes as they come out. See you next time for more Movie Gems.